So, you're looking to start your first online business, but you're not sure where to start. You've come to the right place. Play the intro. What's going on, guys? My name's David Tomich and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about how you can find and procure your first product to start an online business. We're going to be talking about three things in particular. 1, where to find your first product. 2, how to get your first sample. And 3, how you're going to turn that sample into your first physical product ready to launch the market. The first question most people ask me is, where did you start? Where did you find your first products and how did you get your samples? Well, truth be told, I found my first product online on a website called Alibaba. It's basically like a Chinese version of eBay. You can find pretty much anything for very low costs. But when I tell you that I searched Alibaba and found my first product there, that doesn't mean that's where I stopped. Alibaba is a great resource for you to search and find your first product, and you're going to find some great manufacturers there. But chances are you're going to find the lower end of the manufacturers there, the ones that are looking to get the most amount of volume for the lowest amount of price. Now, if you're looking to pump out millions of units of t-shirts or something like that, yes, you might find a good manufacturer in Alibaba. But from my personal experience, I think there's a better way to go around it. So when you've hit the Alibaba homepage, you're going to find that it's a pretty simple layout. It's very similar to other programs like eBay and Amazon that you can literally type in what you're looking for and it's going to throw out a whole list of different suppliers. From here, you're going to want to select about 10 to 20 different suppliers that maybe you want to work with in the future. I know this sounds like a lot, but chances are half of those people aren't going to reply to you and the other half, well, you might get a half decent reply. When you send that first email to the supplier, make sure you try and establish good rapport. Good rapport is very important because these people are looking to start a good business relationship with you just as much as you are looking to do with them. So in your first email, make sure you include your name, where you're from, and roughly what you're looking to build. They know a lot more about your business than you do already, and they know what they can achieve and what they can't. If you tell them that you're looking to do something way out of the ordinary, chances are they might be able to help you, but there's also a chance they might not be able to, and they will be honest with you. So tell them what you're looking to do and don't have any reservations here. Anybody that tells them that they want to sign a non-disclosure agreement or anything like that, straight off the bat, they're not going to reply to you, they're not even going to be interested. So take your time to try and establish some good rapport here. So this is where it gets a little bit tricky and experience matters. When you send out a bunch of emails on Alibaba in regards to a particular product, Alibaba is also going to tell lots of other suppliers that you've done so, and then they're going to come and contact you first. You haven't talked to these people, you haven't checked out their resumes, and you haven't checked out their company. Chances are they're not that great, so make sure you filter all the emails that come back to you and make sure you double check if you've sent them an email first. So this is where we start talking samples to the suppliers and really push the Alibaba experience as far as we can. Once you've been talking to the supplier for a while and established good rapport, they're going to start trying to convince you to buy some samples of them. And yes, at the beginning, you're definitely going to have to buy some samples. Nobody's going to give you free stuff just because you're looking to start a company. And if they are, it's very rare that they're going to do so. When your first sample arrives, this is where you're going to understand what I'm talking about the Alibaba experience and the quality of suppliers on the platform. Chances are the supplier you've selected doesn't speak the best English, and there's been some miscommunication in between what you've told them and what they've actually produced. But this is okay. This sample that you've paid for is now a big investment into the future of your company. What you need to do here is contact the supplier again and let them know that there's been an issue. Tell them that something's gone wrong and try and explain what has gone wrong to them. If they're a decent company, they're going to tell you that it's okay and they're going to try and fix the problem. Don't worry about it. They'll pay for all the shipping, they'll pay for everything, and they're going to make sure they give you the best product possible. Now, in my experience, this wasn't the case. For those of you who don't know, I started a company called Y Watches. I'll pop a link in the description for you if you want to check it out. But basically for me, they sent out a sample that was full of dust, it was full of little particles behind the glass, and I wasn't satisfied with the quality. I sent an email to my supplier basically asking them for another strap supplier, saying that what they produced wasn't exactly what I was looking for, and could they help me find somebody else that we could combine our forces with and hopefully create one great product. This was my stepping stone into another supplier and into another world away from Alibaba. Thankfully, the company I was working with at the time was more than happy to accommodate any of my concerns and questions. So they sent me a few different emails and I started chatting to different suppliers outside of the Alibaba platform. From here on in, I continued using the same method to find the suppliers I'm with today. Now, it took me 11 months to bring my first watch to market. This may seem like a lot of time and a crazy amount of time to spend on samples and procurement, but I wasn't willing to spend almost my life savings at that point in time to start a company with another company that I had no trust in. This is my only recommendation to you. It took me 11 months to bring my first product to market. This is because it took me a long time to find a company that spoke good English and that I could trust. This is the one piece of advice that I'll offer to anybody starting in the e-com game in 2019. Make sure the company speaks very good English and make sure you trust them. Chances are, after you've developed 5 or 6 different samples with the same company, you're going to learn to trust these people and they're going to learn to trust you. Once you're happy with the final sample, everything's perfect, you're ready to place your first order for your very first product. Congratulations, you've just started your first company from the comfort of your own home. If you have any questions, make sure you drop a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, if you like this video, smash that subscribe button 2019 style and I'll see you in the next one.